I was just recording and I realized you didn't see any of that, but essentially I went to go somewhere else to work today outside of my home, and I've just been jotting down everything that I need to do this week, even though it's Wednesday, in my planner. It's a little loud in here, so I'm not sure if you can hear me. But I went back to go get this tuna melt that I had over the weekend. It's one thing about me, I try something new and I get addicted. Like, I have to try it again. So good. Oh my god. It's delicious. I'm not sharing in the moment, like on social media, and I probably won't share. I might do like a little recap of the week, but not in the moment. No. Hey friends, I'm taking you with me this week to show you things that I don't typically post on social media and share, mainly to protect my peace and set boundaries. But I'm going to be showing you little tidbits of things that I'm doing this week. I don't really have too many plans other than work. I've hung out with some friends over the weekend, but I'm just going to show you some things I typically don't share on YouTube because you guys get the insider behind the scenes stuff. So come with me. Let's see what I'm doing today. It's like almost 80 degrees outside. It's warm. It's like warm inside my place too. It's not very insulated very well. So I'm headed to the park and just gonna risk my allergies out here to eat some Taco Bell, maybe color a little bit, jot down some things I'm grateful for. All of which these are things I typically used to do like way before like social media and stuff, like back in 2020, the year that shouldn't be named, when I was going through a lot of struggles and hard times in my life, and I just needed a way to connect with myself, and that was through nature and taking myself on little cute picnics. And sometimes it was just like for a lunch, like this is like a lunch break technically. So let's see. Do you want to guess my Taco Bell order? I'm a die-hard Mexican pizza fan, but today I just needed the cheesy gordita wraps. Crunch wraps, I think. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go while I eat my lunch and relax out a bit because I don't typically share this. So stay tuned for the next thing that I do that I don't typically share on social media. Apologies if it's loud, but I just went on a run and it's something that I have been sharing on social media, but I don't share it every time that I do go on a run. So it's so hard to record yourself while running. I don't know how people do it. And also, kind of cool news, like I have a giveaway going on, and I believe it ends today if this posts on the right time. Check out my Instagram for more details. It's an awesome giveaway. It combines running and traveling to like a cool place, and so hopefully you enjoy it. I thought running wasn't for me because it's something that's challenging. You really have to focus on your breath and, like stretching and eating, enough and all these different things. And I think what I really just struggled with is just maintaining, just being disciplined at something and working a little bit harder, challenging myself. Like, I'm really happy for this challenge and something new because I have been craving to do like a new hobby, and I just wasn't sure what to do yet. The last hobby or thing that I started doing and I had no experience in was wheel throwing. Got into pottery. It was so much fun. I think I want to do it again. Maybe in like the fall when things start to slow down for me. I would do it during the summer, but I just feel like I have so much going on and it's usually weekly, which is kind of hard to commit to. Something else that I haven't shown is I started therapy and I'm so excited about it, and I stepped out of my comfort zone when choosing my therapist and going from what I've known to something new, and I literally poured my heart and soul out to this my therapist like the first session, so we'll see how it goes. Mental health is just as important as your physical health, and if anything it can affect your physical health, your mental health, so please take care of it if you can. I wish therapy was free, honestly, and affordable for everyone, especially a lot of the great therapists I'm noticing they don't really go through different insurances, so you have to pay out of pocket, which I'm doing. So we'll see. Made it back home. I was outside probably for like an hour. I'm just like so flushed and red and everything. I think my goal is just to get comfortable with running. I'm also training for a marathon, but just getting comfortable with running and slowly increasing the time that I spend running each week and then reverting back just to see, like, I'm not sure. It makes sense in my head, but either way, like, I am just not really a person that's like, oh yeah, like, what's your pace and like going crazy, because I think it can really mess with your mental. So that's just part of what something that I share on social media, but I don't really share all the time when I do go on a run. So you just kind of get the behind those scenes. So let's see what happens next. Something else that I don't share is when I get overstimulated, I kind of need to either like lay down or rest for a little bit. I'm currently eating some yogurt, which is kind of like a part two to my lunch. But just when I get overstimulated by just like social media or just like notifications, emails, whatever, and I just kind of need to, even if I'm not near somewhere where I can like lay down and rest, like I kind of just need to take a break, which I don't show is when I take breaks, which I highly encourage you to do, whether whatever you're doing in your life doesn't matter. Like I think breaks are so important, and please remember to take one. You don't need to earn one to take one. It's hard to give to others, at least in my opinion, and pour into others' cups when like my cup is so low. And I am currently working on this, but my social battery runs extremely low, like very, very low. I'm surprised I lasted in Paris. I went to Paris for a friend's 30th birthday, like last year, kind of this year, like it led into the new year, and there were like 9 of us that went. So I mean, I did prepare myself for that, like just being around 9 different people, like most of my days, and just navigating that and things like that. And for the most part, I think it went fine. I mean, there's of course like little dramas and things that happen in between, everyone just getting to know each other and just jet lag and blah, blah, blah. But it worked out. And so this is something else that I don't typically share in social media is when I take breaks, which I wouldn't share. I'm not even sure how you share is taking breaks, but just wanted to let you know that it's okay to take breaks. This is going to be the last thing that I share. I am going to a plant sale at one of my local farmers markets. Well, it's actually kind of like a farm stand, and they said to bring a box for the plants, even though I don't need any more plants. I did try propagating one of my plants, but she ended up dying, so that's on me. But yeah, this is kind of like one of my last weekends that I have to myself. I don't know why I sound out of breath. I think because I was just like moving some stuff around. So I'm just trying to take it easy today, and yeah, let's go see if we can find some cool plants. Okay, I almost got hit on my way coming in here because people just literally don't know how to slow down. But let me show you what I got from the farmer's market, and I'm excited. Cherokee purple tomatoes, and I got some green squash. This is chamomile. I love making tea like constantly. And then just other things. I got like some eggs and some strawberries and some peppermint for tea. But I'll take you on that journey too, and we'll see how that will go. Tomorrow there's an antique sale that I'm just going to go to and see if I can thrift a little planter bed. I hope you enjoyed just some of the behind the scenes of random things that I do that I don't really show on social media during the week, just to protect my boundaries and my space, my peace, and, you know, to not really feel the need to monetize every hobby that I choose to do or every situation, and, you know, just me protecting my space and keeping some things to myself. Hardly will you ever see anyone that I know personally on my social media just for that reason. Only time I'll share people is if it's like someone that's already in the space that's like influencing or content creation, whatever. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned for next week's episode. Thank you for watching.